So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is our BMW 530e. Now this here is a brilliant, wicked motorway mile muncher. If you're looking for something that is going to eat up the miles and something super, super economic, this car is an excellent choice. Now, first of all, let me tell you a few things. It has only 17,700 miles on the clock right now. It's 2018, and BMW say it'll do 156 miles to the gallon. Obviously, your mileage may vary, but I do know on the trip right now, this thing has done 73 miles per gallon. Out of a car this big and this luxury, that really is excellent. And you can also, BMW also say this, you can do 28 miles in electric only mode, but we're going to go through those details a bit more in a bit. Let's take a look at the design. Now, first of all, the front, we all know, we all love it. We've seen this grille before. Nice big kidney grille in here, and you'll actually see here on the bit in the middle, it's actually got blue slats in there. These also move depending on how much cooling the engine needs. So obviously they can shut to improve aerodynamic, and if the engine's really, really toasty, they'll open, meaning that it can allow more air into the engine to cool it, which is cool. You've also got these wicked lights down here as well, and they've got this really, really cool design. So at night time, you know, if you're walking up to it in a car park and you unlock the car and the lights come on, it just looks really, really cool. So I like that about this as well. And as well, down here you've got this nice silver trim. It's a common theme you see around the car, and the rest of it all black. Looks really, really smart. And now coming around to the side, you've got the 18-inch alloy wheels on here, which look really, really nice. They're diamond cut, but the actual colour of the wheels, it isn't like silver or anything. It's more of that kind of grey look that it's got. It just goes really well. And as well, you get the blue around the BMW badge, another hint that this is the hybrid. You'll also see here, you've got this charging section here, so it's also a plug-in hybrid, so you can actually plug it in to charge it, which is nice. You've got some chrome down here for the vent, which is a real vent as well, so that will relieve some pressure in the wheel arch as well, helping it with the aerodynamics. Coming around to the side, you've got chrome along the windows, which is obviously always nice, giving it that kind of premium look. Chrome does give a car, when it's not overused, if it's overused it can look cheap, but when it's in the right way, it looks good. Good question, Joe's smiling.
10-star jumps for a good gift.
10-star jumps for a good gift. This is TikTok. Okay, right, let's get a good gift, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I want my gift. Yeah, I want my gift.
Galaxy.
You know what? I'll do 20 star jumps if you buy the car. But you've got to buy the car first, and then I'll do 20 star jumps.
Oh, you said one? Oh my God, there you go.
We've got a gift now. Thank you very much. There's your 10 star jumps. You've got a badge on here that says eDrive. Now, actually, if you know your BMWs, you'll also know this is very similar to the badge that normally says xDrive for the four-wheel drive system. So a nice little hint there, you know. Very similar design. Obviously, you've got the shark fin aerial as well. Nice little honourable mention. Now you've got these really, really nice backlights on here, and as well 530e badging on there, and the dual exhaust pipes down there. Now jumping into the boot, not literally, which you can actually open from the key on here. Apparently, there we go. If you hold it, it opens. Right. In there you get about 410 litres of boot space. Obviously, you are compromised a little bit on boot space because of the batteries, but you also have a bit of storage under there, and you also have some storage in there, and you've got some storage in here, which is actually where the charger is for the plug-in hybrid. And you've got some towing eyes down here as well for anchoring down whatever you've got in the boot, so that's nice. And as well, it's nice and flat, so getting your stuff into the boot is going to be nice and easy. And although it doesn't look deep, it's quite long, so you are going to be able to get some decent sized suitcases in there as well, which is good. So jumping onto the inside, which really is where this car comes to life. Now as well, I've just said, this has actually reminded me to tell you that this is a hybrid petrol. So you can put petrol in here, as it is a 2 litre with 249 brake horsepower, and you can also put electricity in it on the other side, and it will use both of those motors. So let's jump onto the inside. Now first of all, looking at just the door, you've got this really, really nice wood trim that you'll see along here. You've got your interior lighting under here, more interior lighting up here, and you've got this cream leather. It just looks amazing. And this is the thing I like about BMWs, is the cream leather isn't, they haven't put cream up here, and they haven't put cream down here, and they haven't put cream in the footwell, and they haven't put cream on the steering wheel, and they haven't put cream everywhere on the dash. It's nice. It's just this section along here, just the seats, but the carpet is still black. The bottom of the door card is black. It means you get the brightness from the cream, but it doesn't, first of all, cream on the floor doesn't make much sense because it gets dirty really, really quick because of your feet. But also, it's not over the top, it's nice, it's subtle. Now you have got push button to start. Yeah, got the music going. Push button start, which is always nice. Now just the interior on this is just beautiful. The steering wheel, let's start off with the steering wheel. Now it's not shaped like the normal BMW ones, it's a bit more premium. It's got a really nice thick feel to it. Now you've got your cruise control settings on here, you've got your media settings here, and your control for your gearbox on here as well, so you can manually change your gears. Obviously you've got your indicator and your window wipers. Now just a little detail, so let's take a look at this light switch down here. Just feels so nice. It's just super premium. This is just a light controller. We've got a question.
How much is it?
How much is it? Well, that brings me onto the price. This is a 2018 model with 17,000 miles on the clock. So that means that this is priced at 23,995, which is really, really good value for a car with such low mileage and new. But as it's a 2018, you can PCP the car, which means you can get this car from just £348 a month. That's with a 10% deposit and a good credit rating. If you head over to our website, motorserveukcars.com, on there you can check out and use our finance calculator to work out exactly how much this car cost you per month. But do remember, you can part exchange a car, so if you have the old 5 Series, you're going to get this car for nice and cheap, which is really nice. Here you've got the screen on here, and I'll just hybrid take the foot off the thing, you just switch off, it's a bit annoying. But here you've got your iDrive system, which is really, really nice, and as you can see here, it has genuinely achieved 73.1 miles per gallon, and as well, as you can see, the average speed is 26 miles an hour, meaning that that is kind of town driving. It's not even motorway driving, which is really, really cool, that you can get such a high mileage from just town driving. So motorway miles on this is going to be wicked. Now obviously you've got your radio on here, you can plug your phone in and play through Bluetooth, you've got nav, all the normal goodies that you expect. You've also got down here control for your intelligent safety, so it's got emergency braking, lane keep assist, steering, so if you're in cruise control it will stop you from drifting outside the lane, it will keep you in lane, it'll keep you safe distance from the car in front, all of the normal goodies. You've also got your heated seats on here as well. Just checking if we've got a heated steering wheel. Doesn't look like it, but the heated seats is what you want. Keep your bottom nice and warm in the winter. Now down here as well, the drive mode select is nice and big, nice and easy to hold. Obviously you've got 4 cameras, not cameras, but parking sensors on here, which you can actually see when you're getting close to a wall, and it creates kind of like a 3D map, which is really, really nice. There we go. Now if I put this into a sport mode, you can see the dials change, comfort mode, the dials change again, eco pro mode, the dials change again, which is really, really cool. And down here you've got access to your parking sensors, and as well over here the eDrive system, so I can cycle through, as you can see on here. So we've got battery control, auto eDrive, max eDrive, so you can actually drive this thing on full electric only mode, which will basically get you about 29 miles, BMW say, up to 29 miles in fully electric mode. Not even a drop of petrol going to be used. But then, so it's benefits of both worlds basically. You're getting the benefit of a petrol car and the benefit of an electric car, because you get the range from a petrol and you can just fill it up, but you also get the eco benefits to electric. You've got more of this trim down here. It just feels really premium, really nice. Not a single creak on here as well. It fully passes the creak test. And as well, this, I mean, just even this bit that slides here just feels premium. Storage in there for your phone, USB, you've got your cup holders on there, you've got your cigarette socket there. Just great. More of the cream leather here on your armrest, which is nice and comfy. And as well, decent storage in there as well. And another cigarette socket in there, which is good. Overall, just wicked, wicked build quality in this. It just feels great. So let's jump into the back and let's see how comfortable the back passengers are going to be. So obviously a car this big, it means that you're going to have decent space for your passengers. So nice and easy to get in, the seats are nice and comfortable. I've got more than adequate headroom, or about 6 foot, and I'm plenty comfortable. Decent feet room and good knee room. I'm really comfortable in the back of this car. I would not be moaning if someone picked me up in this. You've got an armrest down here with cup holders in there for your passengers. You've got some climate control down here, maybe not control, you've got vents for it, and a bit of storage down there, and another cigarette socket down there for charging. And as well, you've got through loading, so if you've got skis or golf clubs or whatever, super long, you can put through loading. But also, let's say you're doing a long journey and you want to keep some snacks in the back, you keep them by the back seats. Your passengers can put down the middle seat, pull out the drinks, pull out the food, pass it around. Just a cool little thing you can do with something like that. So overall, wicked. We've also got ISOFIX mounting points on the 2 outer seats and storage behind the 2 front seats as well, which is nice. So overall, a lovely, wicked car. As I mentioned, if you're looking for something that is just going to eat up the miles, this car is just amazing for that. With a top speed of 143 mile an hour, 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds. This car is going to be good for accelerating onto the motorway, overtaking anybody, and plenty speed if you wanted it to take it to the German autobahn, because obviously you can't do 143 in this country, but you have got that speed there, so you know this isn't going to be struggling at 70 mile an hour. So really great car if you're looking to eat up the miles. And as I mentioned, as it's 2018, you can get the car on PCP, so from £348 a month, obviously dependent on your deposit and dependent upon credit score. So check it out on our website, motorserveukcars.com. Check out the link tree in our bio, and we look forward to seeing you in our live tomorrow, and check out the car.